All right, here we go. Let's get to the meat of the matter. Like it says in there, I didn't get invited to the party. I'm such a loser. I missed the bus. Nothing ever goes my way. I don't have the right kind of this or that. We throw so much shade at ourselves. And everyone does it. I do it. It's not just you. We all do it. We all do it. We all have negative thinking. I heard someone, Mel Robbins is her name. She's brilliant. We're going to talk about something that she's talking about that's helping others in a little bit later in this class. But she said, if we could hook up a speaker to our internal thoughts, to how we speak about ourselves and to ourselves, people would be like, wow, you're so mean to yourself. That's not right. And it's true. All right? So, we can't pretend that it's not going to happen. We have to acknowledge that negative thinking towards ourselves, within ourselves, is actually part of it's a normal day, that's how it goes. All right? But how can we learn the skills to interrupt that? How can we learn the skills to stop those negative thoughts when they start kind of taking control? All right? That's what we're going to do right now. That's how you're taking this class. That's brilliant. All right. In the face of adversity, when something difficult comes up, people make a common error. We fall into thought holes. Thought holes are skewed perceptions of reality. That means distorted. And distorted means like out of whack. All right? So we all have these thought holes. And we're going to talk about those in a second. But we use these thought holes to blow things out of proportion. Adults do it all the time. It's not just a teenager thing. It's just not. And you need to pass these skills on as you learn them to everybody. All right? So, we blow things out of proportion. And when we keep doing this, build this habit of worry, build this habit of not just worrying, but worrying to the point where we have anxiety. And we do this all the time. It causes health problems. If you read any article about stress and what can happen from stress, then you've got to understand there are physical ramifications of how we think. All right, our brain is that powerful. All right, as it says, studies show self-defeating thoughts trigger self-defeating emotions. All right, and then that in turn causes self-defeating actions. All right, I'm not going to listen to you because I have this thought hole that I'm not important, or that my day's going so bad that it doesn't matter what happens from now on, it's just going to keep going bad. Those types of things. That's how people act, and we have to make it stop. We do. All right. Now, you're looking at a page with some pictures, all right? And it shows you that the way that we look at things becomes our reality. It's amazing. It's amazing. These pictures are crazy that you want to look at them. There's a picture, I don't know who drew it, how they drew it, but there's sticks in the middle of two people. So there's a person here, and there's sticks. If you look at the picture, you study the picture, on one end of this row of sticks, I'm looking at it and I see 3 sticks. The person over here is looking at the same sticks but from a different point of view, right? And there's 4. You look at that picture, I'm looking at it, I'm still tripping. I'm like, what? But that's real life too. My circumstances, your friend's circumstances, your parents' circumstances, they're all different. And we expect them to look at things the same way that we do. And it doesn't work like that. That's the whole empathy thing from that first video that we showed. You have to gain the skill of accurate thinking, which includes, they might not be seeing it the same way that I am. Right? That's a skill. Selfishness wants everyone to see things the way we see it. It doesn't work like that. We need to gain the skill of accurate thinking so that we understand that there are different perceptions, different takes on basically the same stuff. All right. Moving on. Let's see. This page with all the three perception pictures, the information that you're going to get. Our brain is so powerful, and we don't use hardly any of it. And we really, mindfulness, mental health, learning the psychology of how our brain works is so valuable, and we don't even teach it in school. We're getting ripped off. So our brain takes in so much information, like a giant amount. All right. So it takes it all in. When you add in how much social media information you take in, how much stuff from the internet that you take in, you're watching something constantly. Our brain is not designed to take in that much information. It's not. Our brain is designed to take information in, from all different ways, different senses, and have a minute to process it. Not a minute, but like a second, you know what I'm saying? All right? But because of so much stuff going on, our brain never gets to like really process stuff. And even without the social media and all the new technology, our brain had to develop shortcuts in order to like really filter down what's important for that day, or what's important for that moment, what's important for me to achieve whatever situation I'm in right now. Okay? Now, because we perceive reality based on a tiny sliver of information, that information is unbalanced. All right? And our brain loves to ignore the positives. Why? Because if I just focus on the positives, that might lead me towards danger. Our brain loves to find the negatives. Our brain loves to find what to worry about, what to be scared about, or what it thinks it should be scared about. All right. So that leads to thought holes. All right. This SoundCloud thing from Les Brown, it's important because we do need elements of positive thinking within the accurate thinking skill. All right. So it does fit in, but it's just not enough by itself. All right. That's the point.